Hello everyone, it's me, Dilly Sims. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're doing a fun speed build because it's Speed Build Sunday. And I needed to make a house for my gold digger from the Sims 4 Let's Play Gold Digger. And our heroine, I guess. I mean, to us, I think she's a hero. I don't know about you guys. But our gold digger, Mara Miabella, finally married her very last rich bachelor that lived in this town, or towns, all whatever, like 5 or 6 towns The Sims 4 has. And I decided that she needs to retire in luxury, so I built her her own luxury mansion, luxury gold digging mansion. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but I am thinking it's gonna be something like Gold Digger's Mansion or something like that, because you know what, that's exactly what she is, and I'm not shaming her for it. I have so much respect for her, and I love her, and she's gonna retire. It's gonna be beautiful. And there's one surprise video coming out tomorrow. Y'all should keep an eye out for it. It's gonna be fun and exciting. And yes, when I was creating this mansion, I actually tried to make this mansion like 2 or 3 times previously, but I was not inspired to do it. And I know people are like, I'm not inspired to build things, so I don't build them. And sometimes I'm not inspired, but I try to force mediocre content out. And before I started doing YouTube, I was like, how can you not be inspired while playing The Sims? But sometimes you do get burnt out, I have noticed. Not that I'm fully burnt out yet, like I want to play the 100 Baby Challenge all day and just record all day long. One full long episode and just cut it down into like 45 different episodes. But I can't because A, I don't have that type of time, and B, I feel like, no, I don't have enough space on my computer. There's no way I have enough space on my computer. I have like 6 gigabytes left, and I have to continuously go back and like delete X footage that I don't need. And I really need to go to Best Buy and buy some more RAM. And I am sorry everyone if you guys watch my, what is it called? Why can't I think when I'm talking to you guys? I become like brain dead. My fixer-uppers. For some reason, I don't know what the hell happened, but I fixer-uppered a house. I got it off the gallery. It was called Civic Cliffs, and I renovated it. And you can find this house in the gallery. I renamed it something like Fancy Vacation Home, or something to do with the vacation home. And I edited the video, and I went onto YouTube yesterday, or 2 days ago, Thursday, and I went to go upload it, and surprise, surprise, the video was nowhere on my computer. I have no idea where the video went, but it was completely gone. But I could find the thumbnail, because you could like type in the name of your video or any of your folders into the search bar, and I did, but only the thumbnail for the video showed up, not the actual video, so I have no idea where that went. So I'm sorry. So I have some stories to talk to you guys about. Stories from my cocktail party, which was tons of fun and very, very stressful. I forgot what I talked about in the speed build, but I'm gonna touch on it very briefly. And very, very briefly. So I had my cocktail party. It was last Saturday, so a week ago, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, so I had to have 2 separate cocktail not cocktail parties, 2 separate parties, because I wanted to have a cocktail party and I didn't want kids there because kids don't belong at a cocktail party, because obviously cocktails and alcohol is for adults. And so I told my mom this like many months ago while I was planning my party, and she goes, you can't tell your cousins not to bring their kids, Dylan. So I was like, fine. And I had to throw a party during the day for my family members, and then a party at night for, you know, adults. And so I made 2 separate invitations. So the family party started at 2, and the alcohol started at 6. People showed up at like, I don't know, like 5, an hour before the other event was supposed to start. And I was like, oh my god, what's the point of putting the start time if you guys are gonna show up late? And then they showed up late, and I only have so much space in my house to work with, so everything was done out of the garage. So around like 5:50, I had to kick my cousins out of the garage because they showed up late. And it's not like they live too far away, they're only like 20-30 minutes. I have family members who live 2 hours away, and they showed up on time. And they got so mad that we kicked them out of the garage. And you know what? I don't really care. They should have showed up on time. If you guys watch this video, yeah. Anyways, it was just ridiculous. They got mad, and then they were all sitting outside, and for some reason, some of my cousins' wives are very, very, like, I don't want to say angry, domestic. Very domestic. So at a certain time, they'll, like, look at their husbands and be like, it's time to go home. And they allow their husbands to have zero fun, and it is just so boring. And none of them participated in the cocktail party, which, why wouldn't you participate in the cocktail party? That's like the only reason to go to a cocktail party is to drink. And none of them drank. Their wives didn't allow them to drink. But it's okay. And it was a lot of fun. I expected more people to show up. I was expecting like 17 friends / co-workers to show up. And I was counting the other day, and I think like 10 showed up. So, you know, it's like, not a bad turnout, but at the same time I expected more. But it's whatever. And actually one of my coworkers showed up, and it made me so sad because he showed up, and I know he watches these videos, so hey Luis, what's up? He showed up just to give me a gift. He is awesome, and I'm pretty sure, well, when this video comes out, I will be hungover because I'm gonna go bar hopping Saturday night. Hey Luis, how are you? Thank you for the gift. I will let you know, which I'm pretty sure I did, hopefully. I keep telling myself all week, text Luis, text Luis, text Luis, and then I never do. So, hey. Shouty, what your name is? How are you guys, though? Are you guys good? Good. Oh, here's another fun story. One of my friends, Josh, spent the night, and we shared a bed, but it was like horrible. It was a horrible night because we would like elbow each other in the face, hit each other, scratch each other. Not like we were like physically beating each other up, but we were like asleep, you know? And it's not like I have a huge bed, I have a full bed. And so, at one point in the middle of the night, he got up, and I could like I said, it's a small bed, so I could feel him get up. And so I went back to sleep, and I waited, and waited, and waited, and he never came back in to the room, so I went to the bathroom to go check on him, and he was like hanging onto my wall, and I was like, hey Josh, are you okay? He's like, and I was like, did you make a throw up? Are you okay? I'm like, do you want me to help you walk back? And he's like, yeah, my foot fell asleep. Okay, fun. And hopefully he stays somewhat sober this weekend or this Saturday, because he's supposed to be, excuse me, I yawned. Oh my, that is not appropriate. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys yawned too right now, and I'm so sorry. What was I saying? I hope that Josh can stay somewhat sober because he's supposed to be one of my male friends who goes with me bar hopping. And, you know, just so I don't get like raped in the bathroom, I need a male friend to go with me, so he's gonna be my male friend who hopefully takes care of me. I gave him permission to drink a little bit because we do have a designated driver, my friend Diana. Hey Diana, sometimes you watch my videos, sometimes you don't. She's not gonna watch this. Yeah, I'm just doing shout outs in this video to like my very few friends. I feel like I should write down everything that I think would be noteworthy for this series, or for these series. Because, I mean, I do tell stories during Fixer Uppers, and I do tell stories during speed builds. I feel like I should be writing everything down, but I did for a while and then I stopped because I'm lazy. But let's see, what is good and fun and interesting and you would like to hear? Oh, computer, stop making noise. Nobody wants to hear from you. Everyone wants to hear from me. Anyways, so I am going bar hopping this weekend and it'll be tons of fun. Computer, shut up! I'm talking! Stop. Okay. What was I saying? I'm going bar hopping, and I'm going with some of my bestest friends. Louise, I'm pretty sure I invited you. Actually, I should text you right now, so I don't forget. And I'm going with Kayla and Heather, who are my bestest friends in the whole wide world. My friend Josh. Who else is going? Diana. And Diana's our DD, even though Diana's like, I love Diana, like, so much. And I know all of my friends from, like, work, except Josh. But at work, I know the shit out of Diana. It is so great. Like, every time I come into work, I'm like, hey, best friend Diana. And I swear, every time she hears me say that, she cringes a little bit. And she just hates her life. She just, like, hates to hear my voice because she knows I'm gonna ruin her day. I annoy her so much, and it's great. I love it. I annoy her so much. The other day, I tricked her, and it was amazing, and I loved it. Because I was like, bye, Diana, love you. And she said, okay, bye, I love you. And I was like, you said it back. I annoy her so much. And she hates it. And she's very, like, quiet and like reserved. And what else is off about Diana? I'm just kidding, she's not off, she's pretty cool. And I don't know, she's cool. She's cool. My friends, I'm talking about my friends in depth, especially Diana. Hey Diana, I know you watch some of my videos. Shout out to Diana. I did a Paris Hilton thing right there. Sorry guys. But anyways, bar hopping. I'm gonna go back to bar hopping. So originally, my plans were to go with my family, like my sisters, my mom and dad, Diana, a couple of my coworkers, to a restaurant in Modesto called Tori's, because it's a Chinese restaurant where the chef cooks in front of you, and then there's a bar in the restaurant. It's a karaoke bar, and I love to sing because I have an amazing singing voice. Not to brag. And where was I? I go on tangents and I forget what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Great singing voice. Oh yes. And I was supposed to go do karaoke at Tori's, and then after Tori's, when I'm just a little tipsy, go to our local nearby Laser Quest and play laser tag while under the influence. And after that, I was gonna go to Climax, which is a club in Modesto, and then, what is it called? After that, go to other clubs that I don't know of. But for sure, I wanted to go to Climax. But, problems with that. First of all, apparently, my sister, Kelly, so a few months ago, we sat down and we, like, planned every single date for the week. I was gonna say the year, but for the week. We went ahead and we were like, or no, for the month. During summer vacation, we planned every date for summer vacation. We were like, okay, so this day is Kelly and Julie's graduation party. This day is Dylan's cocktail party. This day is this day's party. So we planned it all out. But you know what? While we were planning what days, we tried to sit down with my sister. My sister's like, oh my gosh, I have to get ready. I'm going on a retreat with my church and I need to get things ready. I can't sit down with you guys. And so she didn't sit down with us to plan everything. And then guess what happened? A couple of days before my cocktail party, she goes, wait, what are we doing for my birthday? and nobody knew because she was too busy when we were planning everything to like plan something for herself. So now my parents, on the day that I was gonna go bar hopping with my friends, and I wanted my parents to be there just for the dinner part, now my sister and my family is gonna go do something else by themselves while I go get drunk to numb my pain of my family not being there with me. It's fine though, I guess I'll just drink lots of alcohol because my family's not there. It's whatever, you know. Just kidding. I was gonna drink lots of amounts of alcohol anyways. And oh, another problem with my plans was climax. If you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race, they had a contestant on there a couple of seasons ago. She was like Russian or something. What was her name? Katya. Yes, Katya. Katya is going to be performing at Climax, so tickets are like $25. And I'm like, oh, God damn it, I really wanted to go, but I know I don't want my friends to pay extra money just because Katya's going to be there ruining everything for us. It's my day. But it's whatever. So we're not gonna go to Climax anymore because that's an extra $25 that we could be spending on drinks. And can I talk about the build for a little bit? I mean, I guess I'll talk about the build. So, I feel like I started talking about this build. Did I already start talking about the build earlier and then I like got sidetracked? So, like I said, if I said it already, I don't remember. I did try to make this build like 2 or 3 times, but I just wasn't inspired to do it. And I needed a mansion because there's no way Mara Miabella was gonna retire in not a mansion, right? So I was like, oh, what can I do? So I went onto Google because Google's our friend. And I was like, I went to Google and I typed in mansions, just mansions. And so I took a couple of inspirations from mansions that I saw on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Google. And a lot of the back of the mansion I got off of Google. Some of the front I got from Google, but I mean, the front I just kind of built it based off of the back. So I built the back first, originally. But you didn't see that because, like I said, I am very crunched with space on my computer. So I had to like plan it accordingly. I had to make sure that I showed you guys the main pieces, which was furnishing and gardening. And that was basically it. There was a few things that I didn't see in pictures that I really liked. So the garage in the front of the house to the right, that wasn't in any of the pictures, but there was a huge open space and I was like, I need to fill it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I put a garage there, and I did put 2 cars in there. Not that cars are usable in The Sims yet, and I don't think they ever will be. But you know, The Sims 5 is gonna come out in the next couple years, so hopefully we'll have cars then. I kind of gave up hope that we'll be having drivable cars. And the hot tub. The hot tub I built because, again, there was no space, and originally I had the fire pit there because I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to have a fire pit, but I moved it closer to the pool, the fire pit, and then I put the hot tub over there. And in the middle of the pool, I just thought this was a cool idea because there were the stone step thingies that your sim can't use. It's just there for decoration. But I built a bar in the middle of the pool, and I put some cool like step thingies there so your sim could walk, even though that's just, like I said, there for decoration. And of course, our amazing black son. If you guys were watching the video, you saw me furnish his room. Our amazing black son, who we love not because he's black, but because he's our son that we kidnapped, has his own bedroom, and it's well furnished with lots of kids' toys that every childhood dreams of having. Well, not anymore. I mean, during I'm saying our, but you guys don't know how old. Well, I just turned 21. You guys now know that. Kids our ages, when we used to play with toys, not with iPads, would have loved. And where was I going with this? I completely get sidetracked. I say something else and I completely get sidetracked. I said that at least 3 times in this video, or 4. Sorry, guys. Our black son has his own amazing room that is well furnished with lots and lots of toys and void critters. That's his favorite type of toy, and which is like the Sims equivalent to Pokemon. And he does have his very own off-suite bathroom, so he never has to walk out of his room if he doesn't want to. Well, food. He has to go get food. Which I guess Marmy Bella could just bring him food. He's gonna be like the saddest thing to leave behind when like this challenge is over. I'm gonna be so sad that I won't be able to see our black son anymore. Oh, black son OJ, we love you to the moon and back. I have never loved a child as much as I loved OJ. He's what every parent wants in a child. The color of the skin. Just kidding. And he's a great kid. Great kid. So I'm be making a fool of myself, so I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up. I'm coming to the end of the video-ish. We got like another minute. So I'm gonna do some housekeeping. If you guys ever want to build me anything, you could tag me in the gallery using the hashtag DillySims, DILLYSSIMS. So 2 S's. And if you want to make a house for Fixer Upper, feel free to make one. I will guarantee you I will use it. And you can tag me in the gallery with the hashtag FixMeDilly. And this house will be found in the gallery. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's a lot. And it'll be under Gold Digger's Mansion, or you can find it by searching up my name, DillonApple, DILLONAPPLE. And here's the mansion. Doesn't it look lovely? Isn't she lovely? There's the back that I got inspiration from off of Google. Very beautiful. And that's just one of the many patios we have. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this part off here. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will catch all of you next time. Bye, everybody.